having me today here with you. Thank you, Ambassador, Councillor. It is a great joy also to have my colleagues here to have presented such good and anchored in community ideas. Before I go into my official remarks, I just want to share part of the conversation we had last night with a couple of team members from this amazing community that has put this together mostly on volunteering basis, and I want to convey my gratitude to that as well. We were having this conversation last night in preparation of the event around the idea of being Romanian. Obviously, we're Romanians, most of us here in the room, because we share this nationality, we share the language. Most of us share the same faith and respect for other faiths in the country, respect for every ethnicity. We have a common history, common memories, most of us. But the editions of this summit, and today as well in the third edition, are also chances to remind ourselves that in this common identity of Romanians, there's also something that connects us, which is a common dream, a common ambition, a common set of hopes of where do we see Romania going ahead. And on that note, I come here also with an invitation to continue this work together. And as the Ambassador has previously mentioned, to build the tools, the platforms, the institutions that allow us to accelerate the work that has already been done. Distinguished guests, dear friends, it is a pleasure to meet you here at the third Romanian Summit in Chicago. It is more than just a gathering. It is a powerful opportunity to exchange ideas, to reflect on the challenges that we are so aware of, but this time we are honest in looking at them with the ambition to solve them. Looking at the opportunities, both those at home and those of living abroad, and to strengthen the bridges between Romania and its diaspora in the United States, in Canada, and so grateful to say hello to a lot of the Romanians from Canada present today as well, and our team from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs from Canada is here today, and across the globe. Let me start by thanking the organizers, obviously, Romanian United Foundation, for the invitation to be part in this inspiring event. Events such as this matter more than it might seem on the day. It is way more than symbolic. A lot of the people that I've met yesterday have shared how the connections they have through this community have enabled them to grow their businesses, have enabled them to discover projects, people, ideas at home that they decided to commonly invest in and support. That is an impact we cannot fully evaluate in terms of numbers, but in terms of stories, in terms of impact that it has achieved, it is quite clear here in the community and back at home, where everyone is looking with respect, with gratitude to the efforts that have been done in this great community in the moments where they were most needed, be it the pandemic or the wave of Ukrainians fleeing the war that needed immediate help. It wasn't just once where the reply, the answer, the contribution of this community has been faster and swifter than that of institutions. It's not a competition between one and the other. On the contrary, the fact that we can rely on each other has enabled us to also internationally be perceived as a generous country, to internationally be perceived as a trustworthy partner, not just by how we act with our institutions, with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, but also on how we act in our communities, in our diaspora abroad, and through excellent organizations such as the Romanian United Foundation has done. You bring to the table an essential ingredient, a united perspective informed by your real experiences and expectations, be it similar or diverse. This dialogue is essential for us, the government of Romania, because we are currently having a challenging political time, but we have assumed the responsibility that was put upon us to take the leadership in these challenging times. But that also means that we lead with an honest mind, with an honest heart, and we are aware of the fact that what we do is not perfect.